Okay, 95.1 Nigeria info. 4 minutes gone past the 2 o'clock, and this is the segment where we get to receive your confessions. Okay, it's Confessions Tuesday, and so if you've had a compilation of issues that currently guilty trip you, you've done something wrong you were not supposed to do, and you must have asked for forgiveness, but you just feel like you need an ear to listen, right? And you just want to pour it all out. This is what I did. I wish I had not done it. And this is the point or the place to come to. So just pour it out here. I will listen to it. At the end of the day, we'll flush it all out. Okay, and you feel some peace inside. So in case you have any confessions, call 0700 951 0000 or 08099748869 080 on the WhatsApp. Okay, let's talk. All right, let's go. I have a caller. So call us back. Okay, if you want to watch live, yes, we are already live on Facebook and YouTube. So we are not interested in knowing your name. So remain anonymous and drop your confession. Okay. So do not be shy. Dial the number. Drop the confession. Okay. No judgments here. We won't be judging you. None is holier than any other. Okay. So drop it and let's go. Okay. Let's see, in case you want to drop a message or possibly a voice note, right? Okay, but make the voice note short, okay? And drop it, we'll play it. Okay, 0700 951 0000 or 080 9574869. Hello. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Welcome, sir.
Oh, good day.
Fine, thank you. Can you please turn down the volume of that radio?
Okay, I just did that.
Okay, so what's your confession?
My confession is goes like this. No, there was a particular point where I was not just happy with myself, and I lost concentration, I lost advice, I lost friends that would talk to me, and it's a lot of. But I cannot finish completing this confession. I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. 95.1 Nigeria info. It is Confession Tuesday. Let's get your phone, okay? Don't be shy. The truth is, a problem shared is 50% solved. And definitely, if you have done it and you confess it, somehow, somewhere in your heart, feel like you've been forgiven. Even when you must have received forgiveness, but your mind has not totally, let go. You keep remembering the scene, how it played out, how it told the lie, what it did. The consequence at the end of the day, or maybe some other person. Just talk to us, okay? Let's go. So, with my confession,
if you want to,
I cannot be anonymous.
It's all good. Just go ahead.
Okay. Well, let's take the lead. I think this would help someone who is battling with confessing. So something happened on the road, and I can share that with you.
Okay. What happened? Can I remember?
So I was on the road and there was this bike man honking the horn behind me. I did not know that there was a vehicle in that was obstructing, my. He blocked the way and I could not. But the bike man was so impatient and he kept honking. And the next thing, I brought out my hat and I said, "What?"
Can you imagine?
Then I asked myself, Debbie, you work how? Is your case this bad?
Oh my God. She said, yeah.
And while I was still saying that, the man he was carrying said, why will you abuse him? And should I still share this? I just did it.
Oh my God.
And I actually hated what I did. I cannot remember the last I abused anyone. But I don't even know what came over me. It was like it was controlling
Nigeria
me.
came by you.
Should I blame it on Nigeria? I cannot tell, but see, I had to talk to myself, deliberately. And whenever I remember that scene, I ask myself, Debbie, what's going on? Is there something wrong with you? Why does it have to be you? If I should look at it from a religious point or look at it from, how far I think in my head I have gone, should I be caught
Doing that?
Doing that?
What? Waka is just like,
You know.
bringing out 5 fingers and pointing at somebody. In Nigeria, that is a big deal. But that's just a gesticulation. Anyway, maybe the intent is what they always join. So the intent is like when you do this in Nigeria, it is judged as an insult. But is it really an insult?
Well, the intention was him to see what I did and be angry because he has annoyed me by honking without understanding that I won't just be by the on the middle of the road without just. The honking was just annoying too, and
People enjoy horning unnecessarily on the road. I just wish there would be a day that they would say, okay, all horns of cars will not work, and I'll see how we'll survive in this country. Because you're leaving home, you're probably stressed out, and then you're on the road, and then this is doubled or quadrupled because of the horning and the insult that just goes on. You come to the office or you go to the market, it's the same place, the same thing that's happening. I think we're just living in a country where a lot of people are venting out in any way they can, especially the road rage that you find in Nigeria is second to none. I have watched these, I've had to travel, had to, read up about other countries, but I think it's second to none when it comes to road rage in Nigeria and how, in fact, you even see the foreigners. There was this one that did work at the other day too, and I was ready this one.
Learn it from.
Well, he didn't look like a Nigerian, but he could be. It's just that his skin is white looking and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's what happens. From driving and changing lanes indiscriminately to, just miscalculations here and there, to all sorts. People just don't have the stomach to tolerate it, and we just keep venting. So it's okay. It's fine.
Okay, so I feel better.
Thank God that you feel better.
I confess to the world. I cannot be anonymous, yeah?
We all have our moments, that's the truth. We all have our moments where we do those things. I, for one, sometimes I just also try to drive and do this attacking driving, that kind of thing. Like, I get so annoyed. I'm like, okay, let's go there. Let's do this, You're not the only person with a license. I also have a license. So you see some very indiscriminate and unreasonable sort of driving. I'm very, very, very guilty of that. Especially when they're probably supposed to it's just like less than a minute. Calm down, let the pregnancy go. You just want to put ahead. And, you just keep showing superiority in terms of knowing how to drive. But that just doesn't contribute to anything good. So we all are, I'm sure we're guilty of that. So I hope you feel better.
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Okay, so put us through 0700 951 0000. We share confessions too. It shows you we aren't perfect either. So it's not a point or a place to judge you, right? Let it out and feel some calm. Hello.
Okay. We have...
Good afternoon. Let it out and feel some calm.
Yeah. Like from Debby, you know how annoying it is. You know how annoying it is. You are trying to protect those coming from danger, but they will be honking uncontrollably.
Yeah.
It's reflex. My own is this. I was in hold up in Maraba. You understand? You know, sometimes you will be turn your left, turn your right. So I just turn towards my right. My eye just down with one keke rider. He just called me that I'm a goat. Goat. I just smile at him. I said, "Thank you. May insulting people take you to paradise, or you can at least take it and go and deposit in the bank. Maybe by the time you install like 100 per day, you will make 100,000. Go and be enjoying it." I just take my head back. So you don't know the frustration when some people come. And for Swat, I bet they do that kind of drive. You know, some people don't take Ogogoro. You know, no follow about the culture. Thank you very much.
Thank you too. Okay, so let's see. 0700 951 0000. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
My question is this. There's this girl I love so much I want to marry her. We met. And she said, "I'm a handsome, but the only problem is that I have a pot belly." I said, "No, that is spiritual, and I'm taking holy water to bring it down." So I now call my friend and send him to this lady. Her name is Debby. She works with Nigeria for. I said, "So Tata had disappointed me before, but Deborah, I'm not ready to let go." So that is just my confession. My friend, I'm waiting for him to tell me whether Deborah will agree to marry me. I don't take holy water. I'm telling it down now. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you for dropping it. Hello, listening to you.
Hello, Debbie. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, I think it's about driving in Nigeria.
It's confessions.
No, it's confessions. Confessions. You have a confession to share.
Well, confessions.
And I don't have a confession.
All
All
right.
right. All right. Let's read messages. Done.
Thanks so much.
We heard confession. Debbie's confession 9 says Hassan. And then this one said, "Good afternoon. My confession is I thank God for my life. My confession, not confusion. I have been since 23rd of April 2023, which was my birthday. Someone I called a dear and lover broke me by leaving me for someone he called an ex. I decided to let go of everything and leave everything in the hands of God. I wouldn't want to say things I've given a relationship or memories. I just want to keep mute. Sometimes I feel God is unfair to me, but it's okay. God is bad to you, my dear. He walked away. He was not meant to be in your life. Imagine him being with you and cheating with you on that. It's not better that he left.
Exactly.
It's painful. You've built memories. You've invested a lot. But don't worry. Sometimes you invest in one person, there's a payday waiting for you right in the future. So maybe the next person that will come in is going to be exactly what you need. Trust me, if this guy was supposed to be a part of your life, he would not go anywhere. But he has gone of his own volition, and I think you should be happy. More him all you, but a time will come that you would be that he did anyways. Because when you see him, you'll be asking yourself, why did I even in the first place think of doing with this guy? It's all good. You're fine.
All right. And this one here is saying, I don't really know the importance of the confessions on radio. It is God that can forgive them. It does not make any sense for such confessions. So they should go to a worship and confess and receive their forgiveness, not an open radio program that cannot forgive them. Tanko from Wu say, thank you so much for your understanding. Well, we do not forgive sins on Nigeria Info.
We never claim that
All
we
right?
forgive.
We have never claimed that.
When you talk to people, you get things lift off your chest.
Exactly.
I mean, which part of that is we don't understand?
So the thing is, there are people who will still ask for forgiveness from the divine, and divine has forgiven, but they still want to share it with somebody, right? You want to let it out. This is a place where you let it out. Okay, Tanko? Thank you. Hello. Good afternoon to you.
Hello.
Hi.
Auntie Debby.
Good afternoon. You're welcome. What's a confession?
Since we started doing this confession, I'm thinking of the confession I want to do. Now is to have confession.
Okay.
My confession goes like this. You know, I have a lady I was to marry. I want to marry. I don't know this type of up and down marriage. I paid on her. And after I paid money, I had a little issue. And I sent my friend to go and help me talk to her because I wasn't around and she wasn't picking the call. And before I will know,
Oh dear.
Sorry.
Comes back, yeah?
Debbie, horn anyhow here and pay anyhow. I can tell you I haven't had car horn since I came here because if you do, you pay. Are you serious?
Okay, Pastor TJ in
TJ,
Dubai.
that's interesting. I want to live in a society like that. Unless society.
Okay. Hello. Confessions Tuesday. Hi.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. What's your confession?
Well, actually, when I was in secondary school, of my junior that I did that time.
We can't hear. Your voice is not audible.
Okay, I said that my junior in school that I bullied when I was in secondary school.
Yes.
So it happened that actually the brother bullied me. Then the brother was my so I felt targeted. So I just want to confess. That just forgive me for bullying him. Judging for noise making, then it's true. Judging, punish him, give him work. Just say, for no reason that was even so serious. I said that God should forgive me for one already out of the school. But
You want to
whenever
share?
I just remember, I just think God should just forgive me.
Thank you so much for this.
You heard that?
It means so much to someone somewhere, okay? If you've not been bullied by senior prefects before, understand this. Or some just show that they've got some level of authority over you would, do all sort of things to you. But here he is, after so many years, a person. He has been forgiven. He has forgiveness from the divine, but he just needs to share it, and we appreciate you.
Exactly, that's the essence. Someone said here about the lady who hung severally an old man, and at a drive-through, the old man went ahead to have a deal at the window. When she got there, and the attendant told her that the man ahead had paid, she mouthed "thank you" and waved frantically. However, the old man now got to the delivery window, showed the receipts, and picked up the 2 orders. The lady got to the window. She heard the 2 orders been picked up, and she had to either leave or go back to the line. Yeah, I think I heard that old man who gave that. Anyways, thank you.
Thank you too. Let's take this. Hello, Swat and Debby. This is Serious Moment Confessions Tuesday. Please, jesters should wait till Friday to showcase their comedy skills on Hard Fact Light. I bet. Forever sent them.
You'll be doing things and people like the other guy will come and be pouring cold water. If you don't understand what we're doing, question, just listen. That's all. Okay, let's take on this one. Okay, we've read all the messages. We have a voice note though, but it's not thinking about.
Okay, this one says, hello Debbie and Swat. That confession, Debs, is quite hilarious. You can imagine me beside you in another car with my zoom lens, newspaper headlines with morning crossfire. As honking, there should be a new technology. When you press the horn, fuel goes down. Albert Akwehe sent that in.
We have voice notes. I don't know if it's downloading on your site, Debbie.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so let's get to see if we can read that and then move on. We have a quick commercial we have to take before we come back and continue on conference. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us.
I keep my sunny side up so they can see me from above. I keep my sunny side up. Some pico and some bass. Make sure that it's on low. Let the top breathe. Let the top breathe. Gotta let the top breathe. Crack another egg on it. Me and you could make the best omelet. Yeah, never seasoned, so it's our timing. You can smell the good vibes rising. I keep my sunny side up so they can see me from above. My sunny side up. No more running from the love. No more. I keep my sunny side up so they can see me from above.
This is Nigeria Info.
Thank you for the good job you are doing. My confession, but I'm pleading if how you can assist me to be very easy for me to adopt a child. If there is any way and the process will be, I will be around to submit every details information until we met myself known. Thank you for good job and God bless you all on Nigeria Info. Thank you.
Okay. Wow, I could hear myself there. Is that how I sound on radio? Okay.
And Sasa, good afternoon. My own confession is very simple. In the place that I'm from, they don't fight in the night. When you fight in the night, it attracts punishment. So, my sister now went to her boyfriend's house. She met another girl in the boyfriend's house. And this he went to beat the girl. Before you know, they engaged in physical combat. Before you know, back, but they said, sister must pay. The landlord now said my sister must pay money. Pay fine, sorry, not money, fine. And the fine the cock. And the boyfriend was so angry with my sister. I said, it's none of his business. So I have to cover my sister up and I went to steal cock. But it's actually my mom's cock though. Roaster. They say no, I don't want the word cock. So that my sister can take it to the place, the landlord, so that they will forgive her. How I did it. So my mother began to look for cock everywhere. Say, who carry my fowl for here? Who carry fowl? Somebody don't thief my fowl. But we know, we just inside, we lock up like say, don't know what was going on. So that's my own confession. Today is between me and her. See, now that I say it out now.
Oh, thank God for your life. Thank God for your life.
Please, if your mom is still alive, go and apologize to her and give her a cock back.
Where will you cock from?
Just let her just buy chicken for her. I know he can afford.
Where's he gonna get the cock from? Where's he get the rooster from?
At the market.
They said we call it that name and stop calling the other name. So Debby, please.
Okay, so you've got crown cock and so many other cocks. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, it's. Well,
it's the male of a hen.
Okay.
Let's put it that way.
Okay.
So yours.
Hello, Swat. Good afternoon. How is everything? We thank God for the judgment. This is what we are expecting. That any rule that was built with Magumag. Hello, good afternoon. How is everything now? Well, I hear the way people have been doing this program and all this while, and I hear people they confess, and they expect you to do one thing which not be doing. Anybody who confess like that, I was waiting to hear from you that you should not go back to your vomit again after you must have pray for the person. And at the end of the day, no come they hear that kind of thing from you. Anybody that comes after confession, then you pray for that person, then you advise him, tell him that you should not go back to his vomit. You should not go. You should not end.
Wow.
That is when you can be able to do that. So I'll be expecting that from you. You are doing that program continuously.
Wow. So
right.
am I a reverend father that I is?
I think he's he's just listening for the first time because he's not.
This sounds like a very, very concerned caller to
No,
me.
if he has been listening, he should know that.
Oh my God.
Good afternoon to you all. My advice to the listener is that confession is confession, be it in church or anywhere. God will hear and forgive. If you don't understand what they are doing on radio, just keep quiet, please. Mrs. Jamie from Kubwa sent that in.
All right, guys. So let's be very clear about confession. In case you are a first time now, or you are, a part of the family has been following up on this. The essence of confession, why we decided to adopt confession in the first place, because we felt, it was a joking thing, Debbie and I on air. And I was like, okay, why don't you just take up this as a segment? It will be good people to call in and just vent out or let out their minds. Let them bear it out. We started saying, mother confesses, and but the truth is, it has gone a long way at helping people. See, seriously, let me tell you something. For me, I don't know. I think Debbie will speak for herself, but I'm for myself. I'm a very deliberate person. There's nothing I embark on that is meaningless. So the essence of this conversation is not just because we want to have a segment on you, from Rise to Wisdom to all the segments I've always had to carve out. There's a purpose behind it. And the truth is, I've had countless feedbacks of people who were able to get some succor, whether, all stuff like that. Maybe now because there's a change, Debbie brought in the change about not, chipping in the advice here, and because, and dynamism is something that comes in, you cannot move away from that. So you don't understand the essence of confession. This is to just get things off your chest. Sometimes when you talk about it and people you're listening ear, that is the first step, okay? If you'd let me or allow me have my way, I would think that it's appropriate that we get to about this, in such a way. But then look at the time frame and how some people normally abuse the fact that, okay, we have a chance for people to contribute, and then people keep contributing on one issue and not giving other people a chance to do so. I would say, an avenue to talk about these things. It's something that helps, lift up the burden and make people feel better. We're not claiming to be brothers or mothers or whatever it is. We're not claiming that this is a spiritual thing, but it is a natural, scientific, human exercise that is needed for anybody who has anything up please or up their chest, and they just want to talk about it. And that's why I think we even brought up the issue of anonymous, so that if you don't want to betray yourself, just have a place that you have a letting out or an outlet. It helps to budding. Even if not completely, in any itsy bitsy way, it goes away. So if you don't understand it, I hope you have some sort of clarity to it now, and then why we have this confession. All right? We don't claim to forgive people or try to be some sanctimonious people coming here to pontificate. We're just saying we're here to listen, we're here to talk, and we also have the opportunity to open up the lines and get to ask people to bring in their advice or their contribution if it will make it better for you. All right? So I get that, and we continue from there. Debbie?
All right. So we have this caller. Hello. Oh, sorry about that. I'll call us back. We still have a voice notes. Can I go ahead with playing them?
Let's go.
Okay, more callers. So let's play.
Okay.
Pick the call.
Let's pick the call, then we also try to download the voice note.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
My name is Emil from Co.
Okay.
I want to that our caller or the first message. Maybe it's not been following the way we start the program. You understand that there is even segment on this. You forget to tell him. So let him know that after today there is Sunday.
Okay.
So, and you always said it's not your thing to judge anybody. We started like a joke, and here it is today.
All right.
Most of the time we that started, we don't normally call listening people to understand the way so.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Jamila. Appreciate that.
You. We also have another segment on Wednesday where Swat does an extension of this, and at that point she would talk about whatever issues you need counting on. Hello.
Oh, no. We can't take that call. Sorry. Let's take the voice note now, Debbie.
Okay. So take a listen.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Davy. I want to remain anonymous. At some point, I was scouting for a wife. Growing up, I wasn't really a woman kind of thing. And somebody recommended a particular lady. And I saw that lady for the first time. We sat and discussed. Normally, within 30 minutes, I returned to Abuja. And I proposed her on phone. She tried to daily dial for like 3 days. She gave in, said, okay, that was fine. She got her parents informed. And in the short space of time, I went to the parents for the first time, my friends. went to see the parent for the second time. And within the time I lost interest on her, I looked at her and said, no, I didn't know. I battled with it, battled my spirit, battled with my spirit, battled with my spirit. I could not love her for a wife anymore. I tried to let her know that I'm sorry, I don't think we can continue in this business. She asked me what happened. I said, I can't tell you what happened either. And truly, I can't really place my finger on what happened. And I tried to show some sort of decency by sending a message apology to the parent. As a matter of fact, that is where she got to know my loss of interest first time through the message I sent parents. Long story cut short, she was in that situation for 1 year, 2 years. The point she would be sending me messages. I've made tears to her food and all. I tried to consider her under compassionate ground. It was going to be a matter of pity. I said, no, this shouldn't be. I struggled with my spirit. I set her back. I could not. And this thing lingered for years. Now she's married. And I've not been mad. Tried to send her messages. She got it that she has kids now. If she has forgiven, she says she doesn't want to hear me. She doesn't want to listen to me. She doesn't want to hear me. My confusion is, could it be she lay cause me? I'm feeling confused. I've prayed, asked God to forgive me, whatever things I will have caused her and her family, whatever embarrassment I will have caused her. Please, I have. Thank you. Good afternoon, Swat.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I want to remain anonymous.
Yes, I think that's a repetition.
All right.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. So we'll take that up, yeah?
Okay. You want to talk about it?
No. I mean, tomorrow or Monday.
Okay.
Anytime he wants to get to talk about it extensively.
Okay.
Maybe we'll do this tomorrow. If you're interested, just, send this recording again tomorrow so we can just get to thrash it.
Okay.
But thank you, though, for speaking out.
All right. We have this caller. Hello. Hi. Turn down the volume on your radio.
Okay. And the thing is, I was saying the same. I stopped at that particular point where after I paid money on this lady, it happened that when my friend went to talk to her, hello?
Yes, I'm listening.
Now, when my friend went to talk to her, my friend started talking to her on his behalf. I never knew about that because I wasn't in town. The next thing I could see was their wedding pictures and their wedding.
Oh, dear. Okay. So check the number you're calling and call another. Okay? Maybe that one is not letting you speak for more than a minute. Call another. You may call 0700 950000 or 080 9574869 or 080-999-30137. The last number you can call on the WhatsApp and we will pick your call. Okay?
All right. Eric from Arimpa said, good day, Swat and Debby. Good job, guys. I want to ask, so now guys get secret to confess. Women can keep secret, yeah? Eric from Arimpa.
I don't agree. We share on here now. I didn't you hear? I'm to women.
And there was a lady too that talked about her boyfriend leaving her and all of that, yeah? Because we don't say, some of the messages of ladies actually.
Yes. Okay. So, Letty, that's gone now. Right. 080-959-74869. What's your confession? Drop it here and feel some relief. Okay? Drop it. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Thank you. My confession goes to you. I meet a friend.
Okay, we can't hear you. We can't hear you well.
Okay. Tell me now.
Okay, better.
All right. I meet him in Abuja here. And I said to the friend I like, all I want from there is to just have my and have her. Then I never know the girl is not that type of people. So when we feel dating, I never tell the girl I'm married. I lied to her. I've never married. I'm single. And I later discovered the girl, she's a scholar. She go to school. Every bit that she asked me for, I pay everything. I now lie to her. I want to marry her. She be doing all these things. Even go to her parents. Whereas I know in my mind that I'm not going there. But all I want to do is to serve her. But when I later realized she's a scholar and a very good, I want to withdraw back. I'm not doing it again. All this why I'm talking about, I never invited her to my house to have anything with her because when I realized who is she, I don't do anything with her. But now, I can even tell her I'm not interested in her in no account. And all I hope is that I will marry her tomorrow or next tomorrow. She even turned the important people down in Nigeria here, thinking that in fact I'm going to be one to marry her because all I have to all the habits that I pay for. In fact, she will never want to betray me.
You said you are married?
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I am married, but I never said. The condition I said.
Where's your family?
Was like my family. They are with me in a year.
Yeah.
And I set up all the foundations with lies foundation to her, and she never be. In fact, one day I decided to ask her, "Can you do a polygamy? After maybe with them now, can I marry another wife?" Why not? She's a Muslim. In fact, her culture also allow her to be a polygamy. Also, Muslim also say so. There's no way, in fact, you can deny those things. That if at the end of the day, they talk about her. But now I don't want to be polygamy because why? I love my wife very well. I don't know how to say what will I do now. And this girl is at my neck. Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, so if you can hear me, can you call in, with this on today or tomorrow, any day? I want to talk about this because this is something that we need to give you contribution, right, Debbie? It's
so tomorrow at what time?
No, from 2 o'clock.
Okay, 2 o'clock on Wednesdays, you get your counseling with Swat. And 10 a.m. on Sundays, you get counseling. We are counseling session on time on Sundays because this one will take extra as well.
Exactly, because there are a lot of things to it, the deception, the fact that the girl is now hooked. And I'm just wondering, okay, if you actually told her that and she's a scholar, that means she's well read and everything. How does she carry on with a relationship if the man doesn't taking her to a semblance of where he lives or something? You would want to know, right?
No, some people don't want to know, especially those who are celibate, so that nothing happens.
But just give an idea of where you live or so. It doesn't have to be that you guys are doing the other room. It's just because you have had a connection or you have a sort of solid relationship. It would only be normal that you know where a person lives, at least in case of anything, you can go there from time to time and stuff like that. You don't completely say you abstain from knowing the person. So I'm wondering if she has not asked questions and some curiosity hasn't come out of that. But it's a very, very wide one. So we'll talk about that. Don't worry.
Okay. So let's speak more. 080-959-74869. We have just about 10 more minutes to the top of the hour. And at 3, we'll be handing over to the Hard Facts crew. So let's get your confession. Okay? Let's talk. Yes, so as crazy as it can get, you can just come, talk about it, and remain anonymous, and we just get to listen, and you let it off your mind. And, I would liken it to decongesting your closet. Also, you've got those skeletons in your cupboard that end up even scaring you. They give you sleepless night. You feel like you're not good enough, even when you must have been forgiven. You know how your mind will refuse forgiveness. You just cannot forgive yourself, even when, whoever it is has let go, right? Other times you just want to share it with somebody and tell the person, okay, this is what I have done. And I never believed I was going to do this kind of a thing, but this is where I am at right now. You pour it out and let it go, right? That's the intention, and this is the window. Take advantage of it. 080-959-74869 or 080-999-30137. Okay, and let's talk. Or 0700-951-0000. Okay. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
I'm Ephraim calling from Guarempa.
Why are you telling us your name? Okay, let's talk. What's your confession?
Sorry. Mine goes this way. When I was in Benue State, I was playing football. And after a specific game like that, and it was a huge win between my team and the other team. So we won the game, and after the game, there is this lady that my friend brought that I should meet. But I already have a girl, so we just talk, but I did not mention that to her. And me, after finishing the competition, I'm back in Abuja now. So my friend called me yesterday. Told me the girl is pregnant. Although he and I know that I did not do anything with the girl. And when he told that, we all busted into laughter to the extent I was not matured enough to call the girl, and we started talking and the laughter came again, so she suspected. For things to go sour, I ended the call, and since yesterday I've been feeling bad. So I just said, let me open up.
What have you been feeling bad for? You said you did not do anything with the girl, right?
Yes, but the way we laughed at
her. Oh.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
I just feel guilty.
And the lady was there?
No, they did it over the phone.
Okay. So sad. So sad. Okay. Thank you so much for dropping it, and it all flushed away, okay? Thank you.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye. Okay. So let's see. Do we have any? Oh, we have this voice note here. Let's listen to it. I hope it's short enough.
Hello. Good afternoon, Swat.
Yes.
I have a confession that I want to make, but I don't want to my name. There's a lady that was toast that time. This girl work in one shop. I do go to that shop and buy things. Whenever I go, this girl always like me, always talk to me, always do everything. Her number. I want to buy something that will come later. From there, she at me say love me everything. So I even thought maybe she's married or anything, because the way I see her. And she said no, she's not married and everything. So everything, I don't understand. I know I say no, single. After everything started dating, we even date almost a before I discovered she's married. And the day I noticed it, and from the person that know her very well and everything told me that she's married. I called her, I told her I should forgive her because she liked me. That is why won't tell me, and he wants me and she to date. So I cried, do everything. From there, I separated from her. Today she's begging me, but I stopped her. From now, we are not together again. But whenever I remember this thing, it's very annoying, and it's painful for me to date a woman.
Thank God it's not your fault.
Yeah.
She refused to tell you and let you on. So you've broken it, and you are in the place where you can forgive yourself and just move on. Let her handle the guilt, because she caused everything. As far as I'm concerned, though.
I saw one ridiculous one here. Can you look at it? This one.
Okay. Can I see it from them? Well.
I think it's just the fun of it, right?
Yeah.
He wants to laugh, but I will not read it out. But it's 6 more minutes to go. Can we squeeze in any or call it a wrap on this point?
Maybe if we get one last call, we can do that before we go.
Okay. So 080-959-74869 or 080-999-30137 or 080, I beg your pardon, 0700-951-0000. What's your confession? Come drop it. Feel lighter. Okay? Hello. Oh, to the volume. The volume, please. Good afternoon to you. What's your confession? Hello. Okay. Sorry about that. Call us back, yeah? We still have a few more minutes to go. Call us back. 00959-74869. What's your confession? Hello? Hello? Confessions Tuesday.
Hello?
Reduce the volume on your radio. Tell us your confession.
Good afternoon.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Oh, my question was when I was just a 3. I was teenager at that time. I was just like, so this Christmas, this festive period coming up, and we were playing knockout and all of that. There was this chick around my building, around my place, the village there, then the thatch house. So I threw a knockout into that. So on the roof, so immediately it started really high burning. Oh. And I was there, so that's where the fire break from. So, and I was there, I was even following them off the side, the fire. So, and no one seems to know where the fire break out from. Since then, how many years now? I think about that. I think it's a big thing that I've done ever since my mom gave birth to me. So, and kids forgive me. Let me just bring it out, please. And no one knows about it.
Okay. Thank you for dropping it, okay? If you now feel some ease, thank you. I know the degree of pain you may be feeling at that time. That, why did I just throw that? Why? So instruction was as a result of that one through. I understand. But I believe you have yourself some peace now that you have dropped it and shared it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I brought my grandparents' house when I was a kid.
You?
Not the house, but the barn where they store. And I think that room was way worse because that's where they store all their harvested grains, everything. The room was filled with food. And then, you know how it is built in mud and then the thatched roof, village. So we went for holiday. Then I now saw chicken because I like to chase lizard and chicken. I don't know why. So I saw this chicken with her chicks. And then I now carry... you remember I just said how I threw the stone and I hit and the chick... in my house, right? Mm-hmm. This time around, I went to the village. I saw a chicken and chicks quite again, and carried a stick. I said enough. They were cooking with firewood. I went and carried the firewood, put it in the put the dry stick, and then I was using it, just going up and down. So as it went up, it caught the thatch roof. Just one strand just started going. The whole thatch was on fire and the whole thing started burning. That's how all the village came out, and tried to... there was a lot of damage, but I was able to also salvage something. So, but my grandfather said, nobody should touch me. You know how he was so protective. He carried me and held him, because the parents were so mad, angry and stuff like that because I was shaking, literally. But... this thing is different. We all have our own history, right?
Yes. So you heard that, right? I hope you feel some peace. That you're the only one who must have destroyed something, unknowingly. You did not do it intentionally. So feel some peace now.
Children will be children.
Children will be children. Okay, so that's the what we can take, right?
Yes, that's what we can take for today. We thank you so much for being with us on the Sunday. I enjoyed every bit of the show. Okay.
Yeah, and okay, there's one here.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to remain anonymous. My confession is I had a neighbor who is pregnant, who sneaked into my room for me to do the other room thing with her. And no matter how I try to hold myself, she would hold me down, and I don't want to make her feel embarrassed, but I just try to bear with her. Maybe it's due to her condition, because I never had any feelings of love for her, although it helped because she has left to her manlies.
Oh, was she married? Wow.
Yeah.
Anyways, we appreciate you guys. Me, I will see you tomorrow. Debby will be nice. Going to be where she will be together with Black.
This is Nigeria Info. Nigeria Info.